Hi, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode. Today, we are capping off the month of May with a mega IndyCar trading card unboxing. I have 18 packs left in this giant box, and we are going to get through all of them today. Wish us all luck. um, Before that, a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, being the Indy 500, because holy crap, what a race that was. Drama, intrigue, excitement, breathtaking moments, like all the things, all the emotions. Could not be happier for Joseph Newgarden and Roger Penske. Super excited. Um, he really did everything that he could to make it work at the end. And it's just one of those things, like, you love to see it. Um, Piggybacking off of that, was it the last? Yeah, it was the last stream, the last trading card one. Um, Emu and I made predictions for the race, and I gave each of us three picks, just, because you never know what was going to happen. And it's a good thing I did because out of the six, three of our picks in total crashed out. Um, in the end, it was me who got the point because it's 1 point for being closest and 2 points for being right on. So I got the point because Dixie finished P6, and that was the highest on the list. Which means if we go to the OG sticky note of predictions, um, after the Indy 500, that brings us to. She has 3 points and I have nine. Um, mm, it's because endurance racing, lots of categories, lots of points on the table. She will have a chance to get some points, make some points back up. Our next prediction is going to be for what is it going to be? Oh, 6 hours at the Glen at the end of June. So she will have a chance to make that back up. Let's see. I kind of wanted to get everything, like all my little notes and things done before we like got into the heart of the cards. Um, Lots of racing happening this weekend, all across everything. NHRA is in New England for the New England Nationals. They're in Epping, New Hampshire, I believe. Um, IndyCar, it's crazy to me that IndyCar is like, okay, here's the Indy 500, the, greatest spectacle in racing. Some of y'all were upside down in the wall, but you have 6 days to recover. We're racing next week. That's always so crazy to me. Um, but they are racing on Sunday on the streets of Detroit for the Detroit GP. Um, NBC and Peacock, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So there was some drivers that were kind of having some beef after the 500. So we're going to see, I think, how that plays out once they're on track again. Also happening in Detroit on Saturday is the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge race. That's going to be only on Peacock. I think unless you're outside of the United States, then it's IMSA.tv as well. 1:10 Pacific, 4:10 Eastern. Um, let's see, where's my phone? I have notes about this race on here. Um, there is something, let's see. I think it's in the GS class. There is a team making their debut, Phase Competition. They're making their season debut in the number 78 Mercedes AMG. this is a big deal because they are a Michigan-based team. I think they're Michigan's only sports car racing team. So they're making their debut at their home race, and they're going to have drivers Mark Miller and Michael DeMeo. And just to like, add that little extra hometown connection, Mark Miller is also from Michigan. So Michigan-based team, Michigan-based driver at their home race making their debut. So if you like interesting storylines, or you yourself are from Michigan, you have a team to root for. I'm really actually interested to see how that one plays out because it could be really cool. And I hope that they have a great season and a great race. Um, let's get into some trading cards, y'all. Okay, so I pre-opened all of these again because, ugh, they're so hard to open. Okay, oh, okay. I'm gonna do them 9 at a time so as not to overwhelm ourselves. There we go. Oh, this one's not as open as I thought it was. I'm not even gonna say anything about repeats or any of that. We're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. Although, I have a sinking suspicion, because, yeah, I mean, obviously, in the last one, we saw some repeat cards. Um, if you guys didn't catch that one, it's on our YouTube channel. Um, but there were no repeat packs in that one like there were in the first one, so I don't know. I have a feeling we might see some repeats, but we go. All right, first one, Taro Palmroth. I feel like I saw his name come up during the Indy 500. He might have been around. And whoop, we have Jeff Wood. But like I said, I've said this every time. If there are repeat packs and you guys are interested, if you guys want one, just because, well, let me know. I'll send it to you. Because I don't need the repeats. Like I have a couple, I might make my own little pack and like send one or two to Emu, but yeah, I don't need all the repeats. I just need like one full version of the set. All right. Roberto Guerrero. Balancer. I wonder if at this point we'll see anyone new. Guys, I don't know if we've seen the whole set in its entirety. I haven't like laid it all out yet. I wanted to wait, but we will find out at the end of this. Guido Daco. Scott Atchison. I feel like some of these were packed or were cards we saw really only in the first one. Ooh. 1989 Michigan 500 winner, Michael Andretti. The 1990 Long Beach race, won by Alonso Jr. And the 1990 Laguna Seca race, Won by Danny Sullivan. Not too bad of a start. I don't know if you guys can see because I am kind of far away. I have this necklace on. I'll post pictures of it on my Instagram later, more in depth. But it is a little IndyCar. It was a gift from Emu like 2 years ago, I think. It was either for Christmas or my birthday, but it's from a place called Fastlane Jewelry on Etsy, and she has the cutest stuff in her shop. I went and had a look yesterday, and there's some really cute stuff. So if you're looking for any sort of like motorsports jewelry that's like simple and cute, definitely, and good quality, like this has a little bit of heft to it. And it's reasonably priced, so definitely go have a look. Uh-oh. No. Hey, guess what? Remember what I said about repeat packs? Yeah, okay. Well, maybe not off to such a great start. Gosh dang it. That would happen because it's happened every time I've said it. Okay. Starting off with Scott Pruitt. And we have, oh my gosh. Didn't show the back of that one. Then we have John Jones. That's maybe not the greatest picture they could have chosen. Then we have an all-time great card, Sam Hanks. Definitely seen this one at least twice, I feel like. Pretty long IndyCar career, 1940 to 1957. Oh, a checklist card. Then we have Gordon Johncock. 25th season, okay, this stats from 1990. Maybe? Ish, yeah. Although this says it's 1991 or 1989 race results, but 25th season is what I was trying to get at this point. It's a long old time. Then we have the 1990 Meadowlands race, won by Michael Andretti. The 1990 Vancouver race, won by Alonso Jr. 1984 PPG champion Mario Andretti. We stand Mario in this house. And 1988 PPG champion Danny Sullivan. Oh, this one was kind of hard to open. It's like ripped just like a little bit on the front and then like all the way on the back. Oh, whoops a doodle. Uh-oh. We're just gonna place that one over there. Pretend like that's not happening. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Mm. If nothing else, you guys get little like ASMR crinklies from the packaging. Right. We have Tony Bettenhausen, 12th season at that point. Phil Kruger. Bernard Jourdain. Scott Harrington. This is the one that says cars and cars on it. 1989 Pocono 500 winner, Danny Sullivan. 1990 Indy 500. Won by Ari Lindike. 1990 Milwaukee race. Won by Alonso Jr. 1981 and 1982 PPG champion Rick Mears, driver of the Yellow Submarine. And 1986 and 1987 PPG champion Bobby Rahal. We gotta talk about how Stingray Rob has like beef with Graham Rahal because of the 500, but I don't know how um, legit it is. I don't know if there was like other stuff going on between them before Stingray Rob's crash, but just from like the little bit leading up to the crash by itself, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot that Graham was doing wrong. I know there are opinions out there, and you guys can let me know what you think, but I thought that one was a little bit interesting. How is this happening? How is how is this happening? How is it that every single one I've opened it has a twin behind it? What is what? I'm just It's like we're in the friggin' Twilight Zone. Okay. Well, these ones are stuck together. All right, we have, okay, definitely have this exact pack from the last one. Yeah. But that's not straight. We have Davy Jones, Dale Coyne, we have a third generation driver card for Bill Vukovich III. As we saw in the last one, we know how that one ended, which was sad. We have an in-memory card. This is Jim Hurtubise. I feel like I said that wrong last time too. Oh man. And we have an all-time great card, Dwayne Carter Sr. I really am gonna have to see. He had a long IndyCar career. Well, that's no, I guess. Has the length of his IndyCar career. It says 1948 to 1965, but I guess he didn't compete in the Indy 500 every year. Um, these cards do have little numbers on them, so I'm gonna have to go back and see once everything is open, like the order to actually go in. Then we have another all-time great card, Tony Bettenhausen Sr. Length of IndyCar career 1946 to 1961. Dudes just went forever back then. I mean, some people still do now, but like, I feel like it's not as much. Then we have the 1990 Mid-Ohio race, won by Michael Andretti. The 1980 PPG champion, Johnny Rutherford. What is his sponsor? The Pennzoil? That is a sea of yellow. That's typically what that means. Yeah, Pennzoil. And the 1989 PPG championship, wow, the 1989 PPG champion, Emerson Fittipaldi. Also someone we stand in this house because he is great. And he really did a great job of like, obviously his family is still, kids, grandkids are still involved in racing, but he did a great job of like, because he himself is this way, I see him as a very like humble guy. Like he's super talented, like obviously, like he's Emerson Fittipaldi, but he didn't raise up an entitled next generation. Like his kids and grandkids and like niece and nephews, everybody that their whole entire family that is involved are just like the least selfish people. Like his grandkids, his grandsons, um, the fact that they feel that it's an honor and like a privilege to continue on their family name in racing and they don't feel like entitled because of it. It's so refreshing and it's just one of those things that like you love to see because there are a lot of racing families who are not that way and it's super unfortunate. And the last one, because we're skipping over the second to last one because you can guess what happened. How in the holy hell did that happen? It's a conspiracy, y'all. I don't even know. Okay. We have Mycroft. Oh, this was his first season. That's pretty cool. Then we have Didier Thays. I said this in the last one, but check out that absolute brick of a cell phone. That is top tier 90s technology right there. And we have Jeff Brabham. Gary Bettenhausen. That's crazy. 25th season. The way after I had to stop myself after finding out the controversy that this man caused, I was almost like, boo. But that's not nice, so I'm not gonna do that. But controversial man, Kevin Cogan. I'm gonna send Emu one of these cards because she was here for the controversy. She looked it up and explained it to me, and then we have the 1990 Indy 500 Rookie of the Year, Eddie Cheever. Pretty good. It says after several years of Formula One, Eddie came to the PPG IndyCar World Series in 1990. Cheever had several solid drives for the car owner Chip Ganassi. He made the victory podium twice in 1990 with a pair of third place finishes at Detroit and Toronto. Eddie scored 80 points toward the PPG Cup in 1990, finishing ninth in the final point standings. It's pretty good. It's a pretty solid year, if you ask me. Then we have, oh, this is a fun picture. I like this a lot. 1989 Indianapolis 500 winner, Emerson Fittipaldi. Not only does he have the Borg Warner, but his car is just covered in fat stacks of cash. Like, that's how you take a purse photo. That's so funny. Also, the only person to not drink the milk after winning the 500 because he owned orange groves. He drank orange juice. Then we have 1983 and 1985 PPG champion Al Unser. And the last one in this pack, 1990 PPG champion Al Unser Jr. Okay, let's ow. Let me put these back in their packs real quick so I can shove them back in the box. That is so insane to me that every other one pretty much was a repeat. I really don't know how that happened. But that means there are lots of extras up for grabs. Oh, this one's being difficult. Oh, why did I take that? Oh. Oh my god, get back in your bag. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, okay. Let's shove these back in their little section in the box. I really appreciate the way this box is laid out because There's so many. They did them in four little sections. I love that for organization. Oh, okay. We have the final 9 packs. Let's go. Y'all, I swear. No, this is what I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Not even gonna open that. Ooh, this one didn't open a little. Sheesh, that one was a fight. Okay. Ew, these are really stuck together. Holy crap. All right, we have Al Unser Jr. I will also be really interested to see afterwards how many different variations of drivers, like driver cards, there were, because there's definitely been a few. See, this is what I was talking about. There's the in memory card for Bill Vukovich III. Ooh, then we have an absolute legend, Tom Sneva. 18th season at this point. Again, super impressive. We have Scott Goodyear. I feel like back then, drivers were so, like, they were so much older, maybe, when they were getting into the sport than they are now. Now it's like all these kids who are like, 19, 20 years old. It's just one of those things, one of those wild things about how motorsports has changed. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's just one of those noticeable differences. Um, then we have John Beekis. Oh, he has some fun design on his car. Oh, we have a family card. Um, Pancho Carter, his father, Dwayne Sr., and his sons, Dane and Cole. A little birthday party. That's cute. Okay, this is a Pancho card. Cool. Oh, have we seen him in this pack yet? We have maybe in the first one. I have to go back and look. We have Raul Bozel. We have Jeff Andretti. Right? Is that like, I wonder if that's like a new thing. Then we have the 1990 Toronto race. Won by Alonso Jr. Okay. Just looking with oh, I should have known. There's no way. Those are not the same way around, so I can't even tell. Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna... Oh! I hit everything when I did that. There's literally no way. This is not a thing that's happening right now. Oh my god. How? How is it possible that there's three of the same pack in a row? Oh, this one ripped weird. Look at that. As if I just saw it. No friggin' way. This is like, should I go buy a lottery ticket or something? I should go buy a lottery ticket. Because I just opened these 4 packs are all the same. What in hell's name? How is that possible? Oh my god, something different. Honestly, never in my days. Okay. We have Willie T. Ribs. This was his first season. I think there's been 3 variations of this driver. I think. Maybe 4. Danny Sullivan. Then we have Stan Fox. This back picture is so 90s. Alright, we have Randy Lewis. Obviously, like looking over data or something on that very 90s piece of technology. We have Michael Greenfield, which we definitely had in the last one because YouTube picked this as my thumbnail for the VOD. Not even kidding you though. I feel like when Twitch does the thumbnails for these VODs, I feel like they do me dirty sometimes. Which is why I always, pretty much every time I put the VODs on YouTube, I always have to like pick a different thumbnail because it will come up with the most random shit. Then we have Wally Dallenbach Jr. Jim Crawford. Yes, this is the only one so far. And he was only in his third season at the time. So it must have been like a newer driver thing. Because none of these old guys really did it. At least not in these photos. Um, then we have a racing teammates card. Bobby Rahal and Al Unser Jr. Oh, got distracted reading. Kind of an interesting story. And then the last one for this pack, the 1990 Portland race, won by Michael Andretti. Stuck together, jeez. Okay, we have what, 3 left? I really thought when I planned this episode that it was going to be a lot longer, but I didn't take into account how many repeat packs they were going to be. And when you don't have to open things, that saves time. Okay. Y'all. What? I'm going to look at the front to see what's the same. Because there's no fucking way. Nope. No, it is. I don't even know. Hey, this is different. Sheesh. Okay. We have Bobby Rahal. One thing I want to talk about from the Indy 500 is the uh, national anthem and flyover situation. Um, Very mixed reviews I saw about the national anthem. Um, Maybe not like my personal favorite rendition that I've ever heard. Like it was fine. I didn't think it was like awful or anything. Like it was just fine. Um, Flyover was cool. Nice formation. And then when they did their second flyover for back home again in Indiana, not bad. I wish they would have had slightly more coverage on it though. Um, but the best videos of flyovers always come from the fans anyway. But yeah, it was, 4 F-16s from New Mexico, I think they said. They did a good job. Their first formation was nice. Okay. Oh, we have, I feel like there's, what did I say, like 2 or 3 versions at least? Emerson Fittipaldi. I feel like there's been 2 or 3 variations of his cards. Oh, does that count as an ear touch? I think that counts. It's close. Then we have Rocky Moran. Yeah, okay. See, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's too far away for nowadays. Nowadays, it's really got to be like all the way up there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Almost forgot to show you the back of the card. Then we have a Racing Relatives card. with the Andrettis, John and Michael. I said this in the last one, but one of my favorite things just always in racing is to see like the families racing together because that's just like, I mean, I just want to do race car shit with my dad too, so I always love to see that. I think it's so fun. Um, then we have Scott Brayton. Have the 1990 PPG Indy driver standings, but the bright purple and pink on this car is like so very 90s. I think it's so fun. When I was growing up, uh, and I was like 9 years old, this is what my bedroom looked like. It was pink, purple, and white. Not like this much purple, but fun little accents. We have the 1990 Indy qualifying record holder, Emerson Fittipaldi. Oh, we have another family racing card. We have Racing Brothers, the Bettenhausens, Tony and Gary. Weird glare. There we go. And we have the 1990 Nazareth race. Won by Emerson Fittipaldi. I feel like, I mean, I always say this, um, that IndyCar used to race like everywhere back in the day. I would love to see if places still exist or a situation, a track, or whatever could be made. I would love to see some of like the old school places come back. You guys, we made it. This is the last pack in the entire box. Pack 36. Let's see. I don't know what that is. It's backwards. I can always see the back to tell. Wouldn't you know it? We're just gonna put that over there. What even? Like, what? I really, because in the entire first two packs, the first 18, the first two sets, there was only two repeat packs in the entire first ones. These last 18 have been over half of repeats. Like, that's so dumb. I think, let's see, I spent like 15 bucks in total with like shipping and everything. So I think it was like $8 or $9 for the box itself, which is very reasonably priced. I appreciated that. Some people on eBay had these listed for like way more. Um, but 15 bucks total. Not bad. There was definitely some interesting ones in here. Maybe not quite as much variation today as I would have hoped. But like I said, I'm gonna have to like get them all out and see how many, because they do have numbers on them, how many are actually in here. that. What am I going to do with all these? Like I said, any ideas on what to do with the extras, or if you guys want them, feel free to let me know. We can figure something out. But I do want to do something with them because I don't need all the extras. And I really don't want to just like chuck them in the garbage. So there is something to be done. Don't know what, but actually I'm not going to close that because